So, welcome YouTubers. This is the March 2019 COVID-19 update. So, I ran some numbers and I wanted to find out, well, based on the doublings of cases, new cases in the United States, how fast is this moving? How long will it take this to move through the United States? So I looked over the cases since March 2nd through March 18th, and I estimated that the doubling rate for new cases is occurring every 2 to 3 days. So I ran this spreadsheet, and basically it takes on day 0, which is March 2nd, or actually in this calculation we'll do this from March 18th, starting at 2,848 cases per day, and forgetting for a moment whether it's going to be every 2 days, every 3 days, or every 4 days that the numbers will double. We'll just double them and see how many doublings it takes to reach the entire population of the United States. So the population of the United States currently is, it's 327.2 million as of 2018. Okay, so if you go through the doublings, after 17 doublings, you're up to 373 million people, which is more than the population of the United States. So if it takes 17 doublings to have the number of new cases, and that's new cases, that's not total cases, that's new cases. So basically, figure by 15, 16 doublings, the entire country's been exposed and basically infected, or at least whoever's going to get infected will have been infected by then, assuming nothing changes. And so how long does that take? Well, again, it depends on what the doubling rate is. If things double, let's say it takes 15 days for this to happen, and the doublings occur every 2 days, then it takes 1 month for the entire country to become infected. If the doublings occur every 4 days, then it would take 2 months. But you can tell, based on how fast this goes, it will not take long. This is a logarithmic curve. So it moves fast, and it just goes faster and faster as it moves along. Let me switch this camera around here. So, what does this mean? Well, the bad thing is it's going to limit how much we can flatten this curve or smooth the curve out. We should do what we can to do that, but the next month or two is going to be really bad. And on the bright side, we will be through this faster than I originally thought. I was originally thinking, before running the numbers, that this could go on for a really long time, but I think this is going to be very quick. Basically, we're talking 1 or 2 months here. Now, I don't know for sure that this is an accurate thing, but I just ran the numbers. I plugged them in, what the current doubling rate is, how many doublings it takes, and what the result was. This is math. This is not a crystal ball, it's just math. Now, if we socially distance and all, we may slow that, but there's a limit to how much we can do that. The cats already out of the bag. Our opportunity to contain the infection has long passed. When the administration disbanded the pandemic office of CDC, when they ignored what was going on initially because it was inconvenient and didn't want to deal with it initially, we lost valuable time. Now we're jumping on it, but again, the cases are already out there. We can no longer effectively do contact tracing and containment. Right now, we're basically trying to slow the spread so we don't overwhelm the hospital beds and ventilators and personal protective equipment availability. So again, I I hope I'm wrong, but again, this is what the mathematical projections show. So do what you can to use universal precautions. Anyone around you might be infected. You might be infected now. Treat everyone, including yourself, as if you are infected, to attempt to protect yourself and the people around you. And in about a month or two, most of this, I think, is going to be past us. We will see. And that's it for today.